One day has passed since the branch campus liberation. In the end, the Imperial Defense Force was rushed to Lees, but was unable to capture the Merkaba, nor those in the retreating Derflinger or Bobcat 2. They abandoned the chase thanks to some cunning tricks pulled by Makarov, Mary, and the rest of the main campus. But later... Everyone, allow me to extend my thanks once again. Me too. You really saved us back there. Though I'll admit, it was a little fun helping the professor out. Really? I've never heard anyone say that before. For crying out loud. I guess if anyone ever could, it would be Teotot for sure. Big weight off my shoulders getting you back though. I'm sure the kiddos feel the same. Definitely. Especially since Major Michael and Professor Schmidt both ended up helping us in the end. The main campus students coming to their senses is a pretty big win for us too. Prince Cedric is in for a real shock. Indeed he is. One reaps what one sows after all. Ada and Fritz were practically close to him too. Particularly, excuse me. I can only hope their decision helps to open his eyes as well. I doubt it. He's a little fucking prick right now. Your Highness. I'll never stop hoping for that either. Agreed. Well, I'd say we've hit a good point for now. Kind of split. Still no news from Schweizerland. What? Still no news from Scheherazade. Yeah, we'll say Scheherazade, but I could probably get into contact with Estelle and the others. They're still on the east side of the Empire, right? I'm not going back to Crossbell just yet, but we could get in touch with Lloyd and them too. How about you, Tio? Bet you're itching to head back home. Yeah, it sounds like Yona's been having some trouble without me. Plus, I'd like to see Kia, Lloyd, and Ellie too. Josette's already set off somewhere else on the Bobcat, hasn't she? Yeah. Looks like the family has some business to take care of. Why don't we just head to Crossbell and drop them off from the Merkaba then? I mean, wherever Estelle and them are probably ours on the way, right? That's a good point. What do you think, Gaius? Well, as it happens, yesterday's events have caused another increase in surveillance. It's particularly risky over the eastern regions. I'll try to hash out a workable route, but no promises. Ooh, that bad, eh? Well, we did stir up a shitstorm and half over there. His Royal Highness must be raising the security around him. Guess that means he ain't taking this shit too well. Well, we won't ask you to do the impossible. We can wait. Of course, I can help out around the ship in the meantime. I guess that goes for me too, but aren't we getting a little cramped in here? Yeah, this isn't exactly the biggest ship. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I didn't mean to be a bother with my presence. Oh, come now, Elise. What are you saying? You don't have to worry yourself about that. No one's going anywhere, not while all of us are wanted down on the surface. We're getting to the point where we need to think about our next course of action. We got everybody back, that takes care of the original goal. I assume we need to find a safe place to split up from. Unfortunately, the Imperial Defense Force seems to have a strong presence in Legram right now. They do. The nerve of those scumbags sullying my lord's hometown in their presence. Sickening. The lot of them. Berea Heart's no good either. It's essentially Imperial Defense Force territory at this point. Same as over in Ruhr. You'd think they're prioritizing the east? Yeah, sounds like they're shifting their diversions in the place before the fighting with Calvard begins. They're developing a forward operating base over east as well, for logistical purposes. In that case, this could be the best opportunity we've been waiting for. What? I sincerely apologize for the interruption, everyone. We've just received a transmission from Muse, for all of you actually. Honestly, Muse, your timing is impeccable. I guess we should have seen this coming. Purely coincidence, I assure you. What are you planning? Something shady, obviously. It's fine, I think I know where this is going. Rosine, can you patch us through? Absolutely. I'll put them on the monitor right away.
Ah,
Aurelia.
good. You've already gathered. Schwarzer, Class 7. I see you've kept busy this past week. Herschel, Russell, Lady Elise. A pleasure to see you again. Your Highness, and Lady Angelica. I'm glad to see you both unharmed.
Thank you, Principal Le Guin. It's nice to see you too. The pleasure is all mine, though. I kinda caused a bunch of trouble along the way. I'm glad to see you're safe as well, General Le Guin. Muse has apprised me of the situation.
Your concern honors me, Your Highness. I'm certain Lady Mildine has covered everything quite thoroughly, but there's something I'd like to speak with you about, nonetheless. We will be holding a special meeting of sorts later this afternoon. I do hope you can join us.
A meeting?
That is correct. I would like all of you to attend, both Class 7s, as well as the Liberal and Crossbell teams. I expect you'll find it a reunion to end all reunions.
What the hell are you planning? What? Hold on a second. You can't just spring this out of nowhere. A reunion to end all reunions. You mean everyone we were just talking about, are they? I'll leave that to your imagination. Though some of the encounters awaiting may be beyond even that. Could you give us a hint? She is being intentionally vague as always. It's fine. You can leave her be. We'll find out ourselves soon enough. The whole picture behind this Operation Mille Mirage, that is. You mean Muse's countermeasure? Enacting it would result in casualties unimaginable, but it may be the only course of action we have. Must be one hell of a plan to draw folks in from all over, which begs the question, what's the venue? There's only one place I can think of.
You may give your response to Lady Mildine. For now, I'll assume you're all coming and prepare accordingly.
I'm going to assume it's aboard the Pantagruel.
Farewell.
Oh, Le Guin. So then, what shall we do? There's no guarantee we won't run some degree of danger given the nature of this location. We can always pretend this conversation never occurred, should its prospects leave something to be desired. One more group of nods? No. Let Principal Le Guin know we'd be honored to accept her invitation. But first, we do need to know where we are heading. Of course. Oh, here it is. A neutral airspace above the borders of Erebonia, Calvard, and Liberal. The flagship of the Viceland Army, the Pantagruel, will be arriving there this afternoon. You sneaky little bitch. Literally in a place where neither government can intervene. Can I have some runaround, please? It's only 8 a.m. Still plenty of time. Maybe we've got some new requests. Yeah, I got some time. Okay, so you two are tagging along. They're locked in. Yes, I do have some runaround. Good. Well, of course I'm gonna have to have my healer. Let's bring Crow, Angelica, and Doobly. situation in Aaron Village, Milsante, Raquel, and Alistair and the Rest Lodge has changed. Okay. And I have some bonding points. Main campus uniform. Okay. I can still wear this. That's kind of cool. And that's just... Actually, it does not look bad, but... Something about you being in a maid outfit just bothers me.
Well then.
Yeah, you really should have that back. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Just fucking why? Okay, who can I bond with? Yuna, Elise. I have 4 bonding points. I know, I'm not gonna freaking see the romance stuff with Elise. That's just weird. I know it's an option, it's not gonna be anything I want to see. Rose is Atelier. This is where you grew up, eh, Emma? I guess Rose isn't home? No, she had left a while back. She said she had some business to attend to. I got her permission to use it, though, so that won't be a problem. Well, that's good. This thing seems weird here. I asked you to come here for one reason. The curse that's afflicting you. The thing that keeps you bound to the Great Twilight. I want to release it from you. What? You can do that? I think so, if everything goes well. I found something in this spell book. Ishtimian Tales. I can't know for sure, but in theory it could work. I won't lie, it's going to be dangerous, but I believe it's a risk worth taking. I see. If you think it's worth the risk, then I'm willing to try. Elise, Toa, and the princess are safe for now, so it's not as much of an issue if I get put out of commission for a little while. The spell will allow me to project my astral body and enter your mind directly. The physical cause of the Great Twilight is your heart. There's no doubt about that. But based on this information we have, I'd say it's also linked to your soul. It sure feels that way. I'm going to try and find the root cause of the curse and separate it from you. Once it's done, your powers shouldn't get so out of control. It sounds great and all, but what about you? If you get hurt, that's one thing, but I don't want anything to happen to you. There's no need to worry. I've done this before. You're the one who will be facing the most danger from this procedure. Fine by me. And now we bring our foreheads together. Can I get you to crouch down a little? Like this? Close your eyes. Ocean Spiritus. I should have layered that. Okay, Reen, stay calm. Take a deep breath and look into my eyes. I'll probably do it in post. What the? Is this my mind? Pretty neat, right? I'm projecting the image back to you. Why are you naked? Don't worry, I won't peek at any of your private memories. Yes, she is. Okay, great. Well, thank you, but that's not what I'm worried about. Are you going to dive deeper from here? Yes, that's the plan. I'm going to make my way through the layers of your consciousness until I reach the depths of your soul. That's where I will find the curse. What was that? No, it's too soon. It's got to be my powers, Emma. Get out of there. If you get caught up now, it's all over. Don't worry, I knew this might happen. What? Rose's staff. Sorry, Rean, I lied to you before. The spell, the danger it presents to you, is practically negligible. On the other hand, there's a chance my astral form could be completely destroyed. The history of the Hexen clan is the story of sacrifice after sacrifice. My mother was no different. Even Vita is carrying on the tradition in her own way. And now it's my turn. Emma, stop. You didn't tell me any of this. This isn't what I wanted. My name is Emma Milstein. I am the daughter of Isola, disciple of the Crimson Witch, Roselia. I will live up to my family name and protect those dear to me, no matter the cost. What the? Rean, how did you... Rean, don't! You have no idea the damage that could... Shut up! You're in no position to lecture me. Damn curse! Get away from her! He pulled her out. What just happened? That shouldn't have been possible, Emma. I'm disappointed. I thought I knew you better than this. Do you have any idea how stupid that was? I had a feeling something wasn't right from the beginning. If a spell like that really existed, Celine and Roselia would have known. They would have helped with it. Even Vita would have pitched in. This Ishmian Tales book, it's no ordinary spell book. Let me guess. Dark magic. So dangerous that it's even forbidden by your clan. That's why you didn't say anything to Celine, and that's why you made an excuse to get Rose out of here. I can't believe you pulled one over me like this. Vita's going to let me have it. How did you... Come on. How long have we known each other? I can tell when you're hiding something. I just had no idea that you'd resort to such desperate measures. Emma, why did you even... How can you even ask me that?
Because you're important to me, Rean. You're more dear to me than anyone else I know. Isn't that reason enough to want to protect you?
Everything that's been happening is my fault. If I was stronger, you wouldn't have been cursed, and Milliam would still be alive. It was my duty to put an end to all this destruction, and I failed. Because of that, you and Eustace suffered so much pain. I was scared. I thought I was going to lose you, and that this was really the end. And I know you. If there's a chance for you to sacrifice yourself, you're going to take it. You might try to act cool so we won't worry, but I can see right through it. And it's got nothing to do with being a witch. Elise, we all know what you're thinking. You're just as bad as Crow. No, you're even worse. Do you really think I'd just stand idly by and let you throw your life away? Emma, Excuse me, I need to get some air. Ah, there you are. What were you thinking? What's the matter with you? Alright, Reen, what happened? Judging by that forbidden grimoire, I'm guessing it's nothing good. So, about that. Magic, crypto bullshit. I thought Emma was looking for more than a little gloomy. Attempting a spell like this is a rather extreme, though. It is really... So it really was more dangerous than she let on. Yes, diving into someone else's subconscious like that is not something anyone would lightly attempt. That's even more so for a cursed soul like yours. Worst case scenario, it would have left her a soulless husk. This is my fault. I should have paid more attention. I should have said something. Indeed, true. Okay, can't I get a little sympathy here? Silence, fool. And think about what you've done. In a way, though, hearing about this is something of a relief. Emma's always been such a good, obedient child. This is the first time I can remember her caring about something enough to break the rules. Although, that might just be because her mother always let her have her way when she was little. Oh my god. It's a little galling that you were the one who inspired her to be the most honest about her feelings. Though it only makes sense given how close the two of you have become. Reen, I know you must be upset, but try to be gentle with Emma. Consider her feelings. That's what a gentleman does. Rose, you're starting to show your age. Well, excuse me for believing in good old-fashioned manners. Not sure how I'm going to process all of that. I wonder if Emma teleported back to the ship on her own. Oh. What's with the hat and glasses? Going back to your old look? I literally put those on her because I think it looks nice. I can't go without it. I cannot see her without her hat and glasses. Reen, I have to apologize to you. I don't know what came over me. At the time I was blind to it. But now it's clear to me that I stepped far out of line. I could imagine how devastated you'd be if anything were to happen to me, and yet... Oh. No need to hide behind these glasses anymore. I think you can see just clearly without them. That's not to say I don't find the bespectacled look really cute on you, though. Cute? Emma, you truly go above and beyond to support me. You always have. You can lose sight of everything else because of it, but that just shows how much you care. I couldn't be more grateful. If possible, though, could you keep me in the know from now on? I try to put on a brave face, but you've seen through that. It's true that I don't have much hope left for what's to become of me, but I don't want to die. I want to continue. On, and not alone. I want to have my friends beside me. You, especially.
Reen.
Reen.
I'm sorry for everything. Thank you.
Okay, they also really want to push Emma and Reen, I'm noticing. Emma's alternate hat color. Guess what's going on her? Okay, I also kind of like the pin. That's nice. Okay. I can play cards with the cat. That's weird. Then again, that's the kind of game this is. They're all optional. I was planning to meet up with my family, but there's no sign of them anywhere. I'm starting to worry. Okay, in Parm. Aaron Village. And a monster in the Avon Hills. I want to go back to Avon Hills anyway, so guess where we're going? I can have another moment with Yuna, sure. Oh, so that waterfall. That is a really beautiful place. It just looks really nice. The waterfall's beautiful. From afar it was pretty, but it's even better up close. There's such a peaceful atmosphere here. It's unreal. Yeah, you can see why people count it among the most natural wonders of the Empire. I doubt you have any waterfalls quite like this one in Crossbell. Maybe not. But Lake Elm is way bigger than this place. They both have their charms, if you ask me. I have to agree. Thank you, instructor. You brought me all the way out here to help me get my mind off the other stuff, didn't you? Perish the thought. We're just here to gather intel. This is no vacation. Once we're done here, we have to head back to Grenville and Leaves. But maybe we can scope out the waterfall along the way, you know, in an interest of efficiency. I'm not going to say no. Typical Instructor Rean. I guess that's one of the things I... Wait, hold on a second, Yuna. Hold on. Did I just... Am I really? I mean, I have had admirers of all kinds before. And then there are people I've admired, but Lloyd and the SSS never made me feel the way I do when I'm around Rean. I'd be in... No, what am I thinking? He's a teacher. I'm his student. We're not going there, Yuna. Snap out of it. I still wonder if there's anyone he likes, come to think of it. Is he even single? If he's going out with anyone, it'd have to be with someone in the old Class 7. So, Yuna. Oh. Yes, hi, present, what is it? I was wondering if you wanted to take the wheel for a while. Seems like your kind of thing than mine. Sure. There's something I wanted to ask you. Yuna! Whoa there, what are you... Well, there's the friggin' monster I was hearing about. Huh? That's... I'm gonna try to lose it. Right. So a beast really does lurk beneath the surface. Looks like it hasn't followed us. You don't think that was a... Yeah, probably a cryptid of some kind. It would be unwise to let something like that roam free. What's so funny? Nothing. I don't know why I tried to deny how I feel about him.
There's no telling what the future holds. I have to face these feelings while I still can. It's different from Crossbell. When he saved me, I've never felt like this before.
And bonds at a max. Good. Oh, I can play her in Vantage Masters. Sure, I'll try my best at her.
You're on, instructor.
Why not? I prefer taking second move anyway. And that's a good starting hand. And that's why I like the second turn. That's not where I meant. Damn it! I hate auto move.
One more! Come on!
There's some black records. I don't really feel like reading that. I guess I can spend time with Muse. tea, just a big open tea ceremony. That's kind of interesting. That was fun. Really took a load off everyone, don't you think? It's too bad we couldn't get Maya and the others to join us, though. That's true, but we couldn't exactly call them away from moving the Dareflinger to a safe zone. Aside from that, I'm delighted I was able to wear my kimono again. You're welcome, but should I take this to mean you have no lingering regrets? This might be the last time you get to wear such an important keepsake. Right on the mark. I had a feeling someone had left that kimono to you. Judging by that reaction, it looks like I was right. I'll give you that. Was that why you went along with the outdoor tea ceremony? Well, I really did want to give you a chance to let some steam. What? I can't fucking talk. Words are getting tied up. But more than that, yeah. I wanted it. I thought it would be a good opportunity to ask why you've been hiding this from me. What are you? A little derringer? I have to wonder why you'd carry this around with you in secret. It's the same as your rifle, isn't it? It can fire arcs. So it's used for craft-based combat. Why does it have a physical bullet inside it? A bullet of this caliber would be next to useless in a real battle. Looking at it, I say it would only be effective within a range of 30 rage or so. Not really suited for assassinations either. There's only one reason I can think of why you'd keep this on you at all times. Are you expecting me to say I'm saving it for me? To be honest, I don't think you're the type to take the easy way out. Yuna, I told you this before and I'll say it again. You're only human. It's only natural you'd be worried about what might be waiting for us on board the Pantagruel. Depending on how this works out, you might find yourself wanting to use this. Am I wrong? What choice do I have? What?
I said, what other choice do I have? Mule Mirage is a path already set, its gears already in motion. It was the only solution I could manage to find. A scheme.
Ah, damn it. I even set it up so I could continue without me. This is part of my contingency plan, for if we end up facing the worst case scenario. If it comes to that, I'm uniquely prepared to make it the most of it. I can use myself as a pawn to push forward. I'm the only one who can do this. So what other choice do I have? Muse. Alright, I get where you're coming from. You have to do what you feel is best. Thank you for understanding. Just be aware, I won't stand by and allow that to happen. As your instructor, I'm obligated to protect you from harm. It's also part of my duty as an Awakener and as an 8 Leaves practitioner. The unclouded eye, my ogre power, the network I built at Thor's, I use everything I've got to prevent the worst possible scenario. I'll let this whole world go to hell before I allow you to sacrifice yourself. If my own abilities aren't enough, I'll pray to Adios and trust in my luck. Hope you're ready for all that and more. Instructor Reen. Reen, Muse. What are you two doing back here? You're gonna get left behind. Sorry, we'll be right on. Come on, Muse. If the worst truly does come to pass, there's only so much he'd be able to do. But still, he's touched a great many people's lives. Could all those connections come back around again and overturn the board, I wonder? Interesting. Muse's kimono. And no, I'm not going to put that in on her. We already saw what it looked like. I've got one more bonding. Listening to the radio? Find any programs? Okay. Let's hang out with Elliot. The next song is a cover of a classical ode from a pair of young performers rapidly getting both eyes and ears in Heimdall. Here's to My Dear in a Far Off Land by Ron and Morris. What's with this song? As if my heart is pounding from listening to it. There it is, I knew it. This renowned piece was covered to inspire bravery among all the soldiers marching out to face this oncoming war. The late Craig, what? Elliot? That song, and the pair performing it. Yeah, the piece was written by my mom, had originally written. And that one's covering it were Ron and Morris, friends of mine from the Music Academy. We met them during the field exercises. One of them works for the Revelt company now. Yeah, Kalinkia. She contacted me just the other day. Ron and Morris were expected to join the Imperial Orchestra, but they ended up making their debut as a duo. They specialize in martial music designed to heighten the audience's inclinations towards war. The song was incorporated several melodies tailored specifically to induce aggression within its listeners. I definitely got my heart pounding. But could a song really do that on its own? Then again, considering the spread of the Empire's curse, not to mention your own performances, well, like I always say, there's power of music. Yes! And there's certain songs that just pump you up. For example, look up a song called Hell Yeah by Rev Theory if you get a chance. The speed limit does not apply when you listen to that song. Kind of like Freebird in a way. My mom originally wrote that song with my dad in mind. He was set to head out with his army on one of their campaigns. And now Ron and Morris are Elliot. Raquel. Feel the curse radiating off of them. And, no, it's the crowd. And that's our show. Thank you for coming. What a beautiful melody. I can feel my spirits lift with each note. I can't wait to crush the Republic. I wonder when I'll get a draft card. Hope it's soon. Wow. Hey now. This feels disturbingly familiar. Our tour's been a great success, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that piece seemed to really speak to them all. Let's do it, Morris. And our next Eastern tour, we should play our own music. Is that really your music? Elliot. And you. What are you doing here, Kalinka? Shouldn't you be in the capital? I would go anywhere for a dear friend. Since everyone's here, why don't we perform something together? To my dear in a far-off land. This piece, it sounds like the one we've just heard. It's not quite the same, but it's tranquil somehow. And that calmed him down. Stop it! They came to listen to our music. No, this isn't your music. This isn't your music at all. Wake up, Ron, Morris. Remember what we learned at the academy. Well, even if it's the original, we won't be outdone. There's no way we're letting you two get all the good parts. You guys. So they just joined in to upstage them. Okay. Thanks, guys. That was quite the performance. Sorry for barging in on you, though. Elliot. How can you smile like that? I mean, we ruined your mother's song. We used it to stir up the war. It rubbed me the wrong way when the two of you started exclusively playing military music. But now we know. But now you make a debut like this. Could it be an order from the army? Yeah, that's right. But it's a bit jumped on that. They said, don't you want to be a big success like Elliot Craig? Oh. So they made us play military music. What's so bad about trying to get your foot in the door? You don't understand how it feels to be us. Being a young musician with a successful tour or carving out a career path in the Rietveld Company. We all graduated from the same academy. We'll do anything we can to make our own music. Guys, this is how the curse of Erebonia is manifesting. You two haven't changed at all. When you're in the academy, you loved music and believed in its power. Seems you still hold that faith. I felt that when you played my mom's music. Blood, sweat, and tears you poured into it, and the guilt weighing down on your heart. This must be practiced. You must have practiced day in and day out to make it even better. Turning the piece into a militaristic melody really hurt at first. But I'm also impressed as a musician. You managed to make it a piece of power. I don't agree with stroking up a war, but even I have to be impressed with what you've done using the power of music. That might be a real reason I called Kalinka and butted in like that. I want you both to think about what you really want to do. That's what I've been able to do with Reen in Class 7. And you say we're the ones who never change. I thought you came just to break up what we've been doing. Of course not. Music is never a crime. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let up, not even for a second. I'll keep fighting until this curse stroking the flames of war is broken for good. Let's go wrap up those quests now, but probably next episode because, well, I've been going for 53 minutes now. And I haven't even done any combat. But I do have a gift to give. I'm the Dark Seraph signing.